morning. It's a beautiful summer day. Couldn't ask for anything more. So let's enjoy the beauty of nature, the sounds of nature, the feeling of being outdoors. What a gift. My name is Chris, and this is Yoga and Meditation with Chris. We're taping this morning. We're going live on Facebook, but later you'll be able to find this class on my YouTube channel. So you could do it again and again if you like. Both my Facebook page and YouTube channel go by the same name, Yoga and Meditation with Chris. So let's begin. Rub your hands together. Good. Let your thumbs rest against your sternum. Find your tall spine. Lengthen from the base of the spine, all the way up the waist, up the middle back, lengthen up between the shoulder blades, lengthen through the upper back, lengthen your neck, and feel like there's a magnet on top of your head, reaching for the magnet in the sky. Good. Now as we're here, we're going to take 3 deep breaths through the nose. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose. Breathing in deeply, breathing out completely. We're inhaling and exhaling. Continue to breathe in this manner, deep breaths through the nose. In a moment, we'll tune in with our mantra, Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo, which means I call upon my higher self to help me do my best. We'll chant that chant 3 times and then meditate. Again, inhale and exhale. Now let's inhale to tune in. Inhale. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Now inhale and exhale. Let your hands rest on your knees, palms facing up, hands relaxed. Index finger and thumb tip meet, Gyan Mudra. Close your eyes. Focus your gaze between the eyebrows. The 6th chakra, the home of intuition. Inhale through the nose, thinking the sound Sat. Exhale through the nose, thinking the sound Nam. Sat Nam is a powerful mantra. It means truth is my name, truth is my identity. Let's meditate with Sat Nam now. Deeply. And exhale. Open your eyes, move your fingers. Good morning again. We're going to get started with a warm-up. It's nice to do a warm-up before we get into our Kriya. Warm-ups help you to first warm up the tissues of the body, the muscles, the connective tissue. Warm-ups also stretch us out a little bit so we're ready for the work that lies ahead. And warm-ups cover the things that Kundalini Yoga says we should do for ourselves every day. Things like limber up the spine, stretch the sciatic nerve, stretch the backs of your legs, open your heart center so that you can take life in fully. engage your navel chakra so you can be strong and breeze through your days without even a speed bump. So for all those reasons and more, let's get started. Put your fingertips on the floor in front of you. For this one, it's best if you're not sitting on your cushion. So put your fingertips on the floor in front of you. Spine stretch. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, roll back onto your tailbone. Inhale, press your heart center forward. Exhale, round your spine. All of this rocking forward and back without dropping your head, without lowering your chin. Now close your eyes, focus to the brow. Inhale as you rock forward. Exhale as you round back. This is all about the spine. But the spine covers a lot of ground. It starts at the tailbone and comes all the way up to the base of the skull. That's a lot to warm up. So this is one way we can do it. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Close your eyes, focus up and in toward the brow. Try to keep from dropping your chin. Take some deeper breaths. A little bit more. Good, now inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Time to do spine twist. I find that it is helpful to sit on the cushion, raises my hips a little bit, supports my lower back so that I can twist a little deeper. All right. Fingers on the front of the shoulders, thumbs over the back, elbows pull back the whole time. What your elbows might try to do is sneak forward. Don't let them sneak forward. Keep them pulled back. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Close your eyes, focus at the brow and twist. That's it. Stretch your spine, stretch your back muscles, warm them up. Twisting at the waist is especially good for our digestive system. It's like taking those inner organs and wringing them out like a sponge. Come center, inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, be still. Exhale, release. Take a moment and meditate. When I say meditate, I mean inhale thinking Sat, exhale thinking Nam, breathing through the nose, and focusing your closed eyes toward the space between your eyebrows. Good, now inhale and let it go. We're going to stay right here for some head circles, neck circles. If you have any issues with the upper spine or the neck, what I want you to do is draw a circle with your nose in the air. Just a small circle. However, if your neck is not at issue, feel free to let your head roll around. Inhale, exhale, drop the chin to the chest only if it's prudent for you. Now moving toward your left shoulder. Inhale to go halfway around. Exhale to complete the circle, chin to chest. Your mouth doesn't have to remain tightly closed. You could let your mouth open if that's what it wants to do, as we're relaxing that jaw as we roll the head around. Instead of thinking of compressing your cervical vertebrae, think of lifting, lengthening that neck as you go back. Don't just throw your head back. Give it some control. Finish this circle and go the other way. Same thing if you're doing circles in the air with your nose. Pause and start to go around the other direction. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Good, now finish, roll your chin to your chest or look slightly downward. Take a deep breath. Squeeze the Mula Bandha, tighten the pelvic floor, hold, and release. And let your face look forward again. We're going to continue now to warm up our spine on our hands and knees with cat and cow. So come up to hands and knees. Let your knees be slightly apart, dropping directly beneath your hips. Let your hands be slightly apart, dropping directly beneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, tuck your chin. Inhale, lift your tailbone. Exhale, tuck your tail between your legs. So on the inhale, we're coming into cow. Exhale, we're rounding into cat. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Continue in this fashion. Go at your own pace. On each inhale, Sat. On each exhale, Nam. If you're comfortable with this movement, go a little bit faster, but don't sacrifice form for speed. Finish in cow. Belly down, head up. Close your eyes, focus at the brow. Inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze the pelvic floor. Exhale, release the breath. Squeeze the pelvic floor and hold the breath out again. Take a deeper breath and relax. Sit back on your heels. Let everything stretch. Rest for a moment before we go on. Good. Now come on up to standing. Our next pose is done standing. So if possible, we're standing with our heels touching and our toes turned out. Our fingertips would be on the mat and our knees open, trying to keep our heels still touching. This is the up position of frog pose. I'm sorry, this is the down position of frog pose. We'd be exhaling here. In the up position, we straighten our knees, almost like you're zipping together the top of a Ziploc bag. So zip your legs together, let your head hang down, look behind you, and take a breath in. So here is the inhale, here is the exhale, You can go as quick or as slow as you like. Now for those of us for whom deep knee bends are contraindicated, you want to stay tall. You want to open up your feet. The purpose is to open up your hips and thighs. So you could be here the whole time, inhaling to straighten, exhaling to bend. Inhaling to lengthen up, exhaling. And in this instance, you're not dropping your head down. Your head stays up the whole time. Nice tall spine. So pick which one of those you'd like to do. And we're going to do some frogs or some knee bends, opening up those hips. So if you're standing tall with your feet wide, bend your knees a little, rest your hands on your thighs. And if you're in frog, come to the down position. Here we go. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. If you're doing frog, inhale, look behind you. Exhale, lift your face to look forward. You can go as quickly or as slowly as you like. And if it benefits you to lift your hands off the floor, you can do that. You don't have to have your hands on the earth. This is an energizing pose. It gets your energy moving. But for many of us who have knee or back issues, deep frog pose is contraindicated. It's not necessarily the best thing for you. We always want to take care of our knees, and who knows your limitations better than you? So always honor your limitations. Last time. Good, now come to the straight knee position. If you're in frog, make your feet parallel. Let your head hang down. Look between your legs. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. And if you can, hang on to opposite elbows and just hang out for a little bit. Good, now slide your hands above your knees. Soften your knees and roll up. Take a deep breath. Let it go. The next pose is crow. In crow pose, our feet are wider. We're going to come all the way down into that deep knee bend again. But in crow pose, you have your hands behind you. They come through the legs, wrap around, grab the backs of the ankles or calves, or rest on the ground behind you. Head is up, chest is lifted, hips and knees are wide open. If this doesn't agree with you, you could just stay in the down position of frog, or you could once again come here and just hold this position. We're going to come into crow pose and do a little breath of fire. So pick either the down position of frog, the deep position of crow, or standing tall with your feet wide apart, knees bent, hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Breath of fire. Go. Lengthen that spine. Remember the mantra, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. With each inhale, Sat. With each exhale, Nam. Almost there. Good, now inhale, exhale, ease out of the pose. Come sitting on the mat, soles of the feet together. Hold on to your ankles, feet, or toes. If it seems that your elbows are in a good position to ease those knees out a little bit further without forcing, you could let your elbows do that. Sitting nice and tall, long, deep breathing in butterfly. inhale. Exhale, pull yourself a little deeper into the pose. Feel the stretch. Take another inhale. Exhale, ease yourself up. Slide your feet slightly forward. Pound your inner thighs to let them relax. We have a few more warm-ups. So let's sit with our feet right out in front of us. Bend your left knee. Put the sole of your left foot on the inner thigh of the right leg. Find your tall spine. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, reach out. Hold behind your leg, your ankle, your foot, or your toes. With a flat spine, lean slightly forward. Take another deep breath. And slide out just a little bit more. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Breath of fire. Begin. You can relax your head now. Relax your head slightly forward, but try to keep that spine relatively straight. Keep breathing, breath of fire, but change feet. Good, keep going. Good, inhale and exhale. Come up to sitting. Support yourself with two hands. Move your knees up and down. Good, now swish your feet side to side. Support yourself with both hands sitting tall and meditate here. Focus to the brow. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Good, inhale and exhale. So remember I said that warm-ups serve many purposes, and sometimes specific warm-up exercises are chosen to precede the set because it opens us up in a way so that when we get to an exercise in the set, we can go a little deeper, we can stretch a little further, get a little bit more from the exercise. So just keep that in mind. Hands and knees again. If you have issues with your wrist, you can make a fist and be on your fist. Take the stress off that wrist. One leg at a time. We're going to start with our left leg. Inhale, lift the leg behind you. Exhale, bring the knee towards your nose, but don't touch the nose. It's coming in that direction, but they're not touching. So inhale, head up, leg up. Exhale, head down, knee comes under. Breathe in, breathe out. Close your eyes, focus at the brow. On the lengthening, we inhale and think Sat. And when we draw that knee under, we exhale and think Nam. Sat, Nam. And put that knee down, other leg. Inhale out, exhale, draw your knee under. When the leg lifts, the head lifts. When the knee tucks under, the head drops. Keep going. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. And put that knee down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, child's pose. Give yourself a little rest. We're going to come up to sitting. We have one more exercise. It's for the core. We need to engage our core. So lie down on your back. This one's kind of fun. We don't have to lift the head at all. Your hands could either be palms on the floor beside you, or if you want to support your low back, you could slide your hands a little under you. We're going to lift both legs up, apart, together, and down. To modify, if this is bothersome to your low back in any way, you could draw the knees in, up, apart, together, and draw the knees in to put those legs back down. So do what's right for you always. Here we go. Up, apart, together, down. Excuse me. I want you to add breath of fire to this. So you're breathing in and out quickly through your nose. Close your eyes, focus up at the brow, sniff in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, Satnam, 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 Satnam. Put your legs on automatic pilot. They're just going to keep doing what they're doing. Just a little bit more. And rest. Stretch your hands up over your head on the floor. Stretch your legs out long on the floor. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath. Stretch. Exhale, release. Let your hands come down by your sides. Let your palms face the sky. Tuck your shoulder blades in toward one another. Let your feet drop open naturally. Let everything relax. Rest before we go on. While you're resting, I'll tell you a little bit about the set we're doing today. It's called Set for Kidneys. Now, why is that important? The kidneys relate to the water element. When the kidneys and the adrenal glands that sit on top of the kidneys are overtaxed, fear can become a way of life. When someone is fearful, they may cry, sweat, or lose control of their bladder. Yoga says, now this is a little bit of yoga lore, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Yoga says if we have 1/8 of one kidney, our bodies can still function. Nature gives us 2 kidneys because maybe nature knew that we would end up abusing our kidneys. So blood, your body's circulatory system, when it goes through the lungs and back to the heart, it releases carbon dioxide and gains oxygen, right? Then that blood gets purified through the liver. And then eventually it goes to the kidneys, where that which is no longer good for the blood gets filtered out, put into the kidneys, and we urinate that out while the good blood stays in the circulatory system. It's a very simplistic way of looking at it, but the kidneys have a big job. They help us to detox. I know we think about detox like sitting in a sauna, and that is a way to detox. But your body's constantly detoxing through the breath, exhaling carbon dioxide and things the body does not use, does not want, and peeing it out. We let go of the toxins in the body through urination. So the job of the kidneys is quite an important one. Okay, come on up to sitting. Come on up to sitting, and we'll do this set for the kidneys. You'll love it. You will. All right. First, sit up tall. If it helps you to sit on your cushion, go ahead, if that gives you a little bit of lower back support or a little bit of a little more flexibility in the low back. Here we go. You know how we usually do this one? Back and forth. We didn't do that today because we're doing an alternate form. We're not going to go back. Nope. We're going to just come to 90 degrees, and we're going to tuck that thumb all the way over to the mound of the little finger and wrap our fists over that thumb. The palms like are facing each other. We're going to inhale straight, exhale, lean slightly forward. Inhale straight up, 90-degree angle at the hip, exhale slightly forward. So it may seem like you're hardly moving at all, and that's okay, but we do not want to rock back. All right, here we go. Thumbs inside the fist. Inhale tall, exhale slightly forward. Straight back, sitting tall, straight back, leaning forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Fight the temptation to rock backward. I know we feel like that gives us some momentum. We're not doing that now. Close your eyes, focus to the brow. Inhale perpendicular, exhale forward. Inhale up, exhale forward. Close your eyes, focus at the brow. Inhale sat, exhale nam. Keep moving in this fashion. Engage the core, engage the navel. Focus at that brow point. Connect to your own intuition. This is doing a good job of massaging the kidneys, massaging the adrenal glands, showing them some love. I know when we think of our rib cage, we think of just the front of the ribs where we feel them, right, around the diaphragm. But the ribs start at the spine. The rib cage, they make a cage to hold all of your precious internal organs to protect them. So the ribs are on your back as much as they are on your front. So when we lean this forward direction only, we're gently pressing the ribs into the kidneys and gently letting the ribs press against the adrenal glands. And so it is like you're giving them a little massage. So continue, inhale center, exhale forward. Inhale sat, exhale nam. Keep going. We just have a little more to do. You're doing great. Good. Inhale straight up and exhale. Lay down on your back and rest. You earned it. Lay down and rest. Walk your heels in. Your feet are flat on the floor. Your knees are pointing to the sky. Your feet are slightly apart, as are your knees. Now rest here. See if you can feel a sensation where the kidneys are. Picture this, they're in the middle of your back. Middle. So that's below the shoulder blades, above the tailbone, above the waist. Feel if you can sense that middle back area, back side of the body. Sense the kidneys, send them some energy, send them some love. Imagine, use your imagination. Take a deeper breath. Let it go. The next exercise we're going to do is Hatha Bridge. So you're in the perfect place to stay where you are. Hatha Bridge or hip raises. This exercise works the neck, the kidneys, and the urinary tract. The kidneys often work overtime on our behalf. It's time to give back now. The ankles are a kidney point in acupuncture, and the powerful breath helps the pituitary gland to secrete. So we're doing a big detox here. So walk your feet in as close to your bottom as you can. Walk your fingertips down the mat towards your feet. If you happen to have long arms, you may be able to hold your ankles or touch your ankles. But if not, just let your palms be flat on the floor beside you. Feet are a little bit apart, and pretend you're holding a ball between your knees to keep your knees from splaying out or in. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower them down. That's the exercise. Here we go. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press the belly toward the sky. Exhale, let the hips fall. But this is all controlled. Close your eyes, focus to the brow. On the inhale up, think Sat. On the exhale down, think Nam. Keep breathing. One more. And rest. Stretch your legs out long. Stretch your arms up over your head. Take some deeper breaths. And rest. Bring your arms down by your sides. Let everything go and just rest. Good. Now take a deeper breath. We have more to do. Come on up to hands and knees. Good. Now, if possible, we're going to raise our left leg behind us and just leave it there. As we do, we're going to inhale and hold the breath. It says hold the breath for 30 seconds. If you feel like you've run out of air, and we're not there yet, just take another quick breath. Exhale, inhale again. Sneak in however many breaths you need to get to 30 seconds. So here we go. Extend that left leg out. Inhale. Hold the breath. Close your eyes, focus to the brow. We're halfway there. Sneak another breath if you need it. And release. Take a breath. Let it go. Other side. Extend that right leg behind you. Inhale. Hold the breath. A little bit more. And let it go. Take a deep breath. All right, we're going to raise those legs again one at a time and kick ourselves in the behind. And this is where I say you can kick your butt now and help buy yourself a little good health, or you can wait later and the universe will kick your butt. So I'd rather have control over that myself. So extend that left leg back. Inhale here, exhale, kick your butt. Close your eyes. Focus to the brow. Inhale, sut, exhale, nam. Just a little bit more. You can do it. You're moving energy here. Energy needs a little kick in the pants, right? Otherwise, we'd be happy to stay lethargic in front of Netflix all day. So give yourself that little kick in the behind to get that energy moving. Almost there. Good. Put that one down. Raise the other one. Here we go. A little bit more. And put that knee down. Good for you. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Give yourself a nice stretch. You deserve it. Breathe. Good. Now quickly lay on your back. Lie on your back. Long, deep breathing. Give your knees a hug. Give your knees a hug. Long, deep breathing. Now, if it's at all possible, keep your knees together, keep hugging them into your chest, and lift your head off the floor to put your nose between your knees. You could wrap one arm around your legs, the other arm around your legs. Snug as a bug in a rug. We want to curl up and get as small as we possibly can. Long, deep breathing. Good. Now inhale and exhale. Let yourself lay back. Stretch your feet out long on the ground. Turn your palms up, tuck your shoulder blades. Take a moment, rest. Let everything go. Take a few deep breaths. Good. Now inhale and exhale. We have a little more to do. Just a few more exercises. You're really troopers. Stay with me. And come standing. The next exercise asks us to get into crow pose. If crow pose, that deep knee bend, is not good for you, then stand wide on your mat, feet wide, hands on your thighs, bend your knees, open your hips, tall spine, prayer hands, thumbs not crossed, thumbs not touching the chest. So this is your alternative, this is your modification. But if you can, come down into crow. Good. Prayer hands, elbows inside the knees, long spine, long neck, long deep breathing. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Long breath. Now chant with me, HUD. HUD sounds like H-U-D. HUD, 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 HUD. Use your navel. HUD, 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 HUD. HUD, 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 HUD. Now inhale and exhale. Come ease out of the pose and come sitting on your cushion. Our last exercise is more meditative in nature. For the first part of the exercise, we're going to do some nice deep breathing, holding the breath and lengthening the spine. It says, imagine that your lungs are helium balloons filled with helium. Helium floats. So imagine when you inhale and hold that breath, that it's lifting you upward. Also think of lengthening your spine from the tailbone through the crown of the head. The second part will be chanting Waheguru, 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 Wahegio. So it's 3 Wahegurus and 1 Wahegio. Waheguru means indescribable ecstasy. It's an exclamation that one would have in the presence of the infinite, right? There's no words for it. Waheguru. Wahegio is just a little bit of that ecstasy in us. All right. So, Gyan Mudra, left hand. Have your left hand palm down. Arm is parallel, right about chest level, parallel to the earth. Right hand, Gyan Mudra, hand up, elbow bent. Let your wrist bend back as if your palm were facing the sky. Good. Now close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath and feel your spine lengthening. When you feel the need to breathe, exhale the air out through the nose. Take another deep breath. Hold the breath. Think of your lungs as helium balloons floating upward. And let it go. Continue in this manner, breathing when you need to, holding the breath in. Last one. Exhale, but leave your arms where they are. Close your eyes, and we're going to chant Waheguru, 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 Wahegio. Close your eyes. Here we go. Waheguru, 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 Wahegio. Take a breath. Waheguru, 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 Wahegio. 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 Now take a deep breath. Hold the breath, raise your arms up, stretch, shake your arms, bring them down. Gyan Mudra, meditate, inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Now take a deeper breath. Let it go. It's time for final relaxation. You finished it. You finished the set for kidneys. Good for you. Too much stress on kidneys and adrenals can also put us in a place of fear. So you've just eradicated fear. So lay down and enjoy the bliss. Tuck your shoulder blades under you. Let your feet drop open. Let your hips and legs relax. Let your shoulders and arms relax. And take a few deep breaths. Just to go over the last couple poses while you're resting. In crow pose, it's an exercise that stimulates the kidneys and the urinary tract, and it helps to rid you of negative energy. When we were first with our right arm up and our left hand parallel, you felt like your rib cage was inside of it was a helium balloon that draws the ribs up and makes you feel like you're floating. And the Waheguru, 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 Wahegio, another translation is this: "O my soul, God is." This chant balances areas of the brain and connects us with our divinity and our destiny. It balances areas of the brain and connects us with our divinity and our destiny. And now, as you relax, let your kidneys heal and let any fear disappear. Let your kidneys heal and let any fear disappear. Take a deeper breath. Begin to bring yourself back. Rub together the palms of your hands. Rub the soles of the feet. Energize your life. Wake up your nerve endings. And if you like, you could bring opposite knee to opposite hand. Let that hand guide that knee to roll across the body, spine twist, and let the other arm be outstretched. Most importantly is both shoulder blades connected to the earth. Take some deep breaths. And do the other side. And when you're ready, come up to sitting. We'll close our class with a prayer, a long sat and a brief na. Sitting tall, rub your hands together. Good, let the thumbs rest into the sternum. Find your tall spine, long neck, close your eyes. Inhale. Suspend the breath. See yourself living your life healthy, happy, fulfilled. And let it go. Inhale. Suspend the breath. See the earth as a place of peace. And let it go. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Send healing to the planet and everyone on it. And let it go. We'll finish now with a long sat and a brief nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Thank you. God bless you. Sat Nam. Have a great day. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Good job.